I don't recommend to start right away building an application because your costs and your times are going to be changing a lot.
Mm.
So just do it offline. Do it offline and validate this your business idea. You first validate the business, then you build an ecosystem around the business.
Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense. It's not easy to hear, but it makes sense.
Yeah, but you're gonna be saving a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's
So,
much
yeah.
it's much more simple than you think. I was, I come from a technical background. I've always
Yeah.
been a tech savvy guy, and my major is in computer systems engineering. So um, I used to think like like I have to build this app and I have to bring my whole staff and my engineers and my marketing people. But at the end of the day, I was building all that based on the assumption that people wanted my product.
Mm.
There wasn't even a market for the product. Like back in 2014, I was already building drones for whatever security surveillance, package dropping, and I didn't even understand the regulations, the politics behind the space, the flights, the government rules, the aircraft policies. I didn't even understand all that. So if I if I could go back with my current knowledge, I wouldn't do any of the things I did before. You know what I would have done? I would have just sold and trained people to fly drones, and I would have made a bunch of money with that. And then I could have had enough money to keep up with the market. So build your business case first.
Yeah.
Like for example, the reason why someone's will be investing in your application, the one of the pretty much the only reason why someone would invest in your app is that you come in a situation in which you say, hey, so I have my hands full, my website is just full, I can't get anyone else. um, I need to build an app because that's just the way this will be much easier for me. I need to automate a bunch of processes. I need to do all these things that will make my life easier and will help the company to make increase its revenue 10 times. Because
Mm.
nobody invests in research and development, like at least not like the only investment funds are like Israeli investment funds, and they are pretty much buying you a patent, but this is not something you will have intellectual property out of it. So this is a pure business scenario. So the only reason why someone like me or some other investor will invest in this is that you need the money to make more money.
Yeah, a lot to think about. Especially like coming from a point of view where it's like, for me, I'm not really getting into this like for money. It's just because it's an issue. It's a health issue that I'm trying to help. I'm trying to connect all the